This week, we're thinking big, like the Platte to Park Storm Drainage Project, local business stars on the rise, and how you can buy one of Denver's biggest and furriest assets. I'm Rebecca Jacobson, and this is what's happening in your city now. The city is building a new storm drainage system to improve flood protection for thousands of Denver residents.
We're basically creating a system by which to manage and control stormwater.
A tour of the new Globeville Landing Outfall project was held last week. This project includes large drainage tunnels under the Coliseum parking lot, the railroad tracks, and Brighton Boulevard to channel water in from North Denver's Montclair Basin.
The Montclair Basin is the largest basin in the city without a natural waterway to move water to the South Platte. So it gathers wherever it wants to gather. What we are doing is creating a system to gather the water, control it, and get it to the Platte safely.
The project is part of the Platte to Park Hill stormwater systems. This represents the largest project Denver has ever undertaken to account for 100-year flood protections. It will reduce the potential for catastrophic flood damage.
If you imagine what happened in Boulder a few years ago, what happened just east of here in Aurora in say 2013, really significant storms. If those storm cells had just kind of been hovering over here for that period of time, this is what we're looking at, and this is what we're trying to protect for.
The project will also improve water quality and enhance public spaces. Improvements are being made to the existing Globeville Landing Park to create a greenway and recreational amenities.
This is the second year for the Denver Scale Up Network.
Meet the next members of the Scale Up Network. Altius Farms, Overwatch ID, Bold Betty's, Inside Energy Consulting, Maxwell, Orderly Health, and Nocero. The Denver Scale Up Network is a program to help small businesses grow. Over the next 6 months, these entrepreneurs will receive intense mentorship and business development training to take their companies to the next level.
We're really excited to be a part of this. I think one of the key benefits is constantly having mentors that have been there, done that, right?
I think we're going to get access to people that normally we wouldn't be interacting with. So yeah, I'm pumped beyond words.
Well, I have found Denver to be full of people who are willing to help. And so we're at a point where we need some guidance and mentorship and just even quiet to strategically plan what our next steps should be to best serve our customers, as well as to help the team grow in a way it needs to grow as well.
And the Scale Up entrepreneurs have big plans for their futures.
World domination. That's where we're going.
This is our 33rd annual bison auction. We're auctioning off 34 animals. We're auctioning off, the blue tags are all from Genesee herd, and the orange tags are all from the Daniels herd, orange and blue Denver Broncos. So Denver-owned herd. These bison are descendants from the last wild 25 from the Yellowstone herd up in Wyoming, and the people driving up and down I-70 all day long, they don't realize that the city and county of Denver owns them, and every year we take 2 females from Daniels and bring them up here, and 2 females from Genesee will go down to Daniels. That's how we keep replenishing our herds. And then the rest we have to sell off. We have to run a certain number of head, so we don't overgraze the pastures and cause any damage to the land.
This day in particular, how could you beat this? You get to play cowboy for a day. But about 1985, we started this, and it's been going on ever since. It's an annual auction. We do really well with it. I'm always amazed. We'll have some ranchers that will show up. They'll have 1,000 head on their property, but they'll come here and buy two calves every year. And I'm just amazed when that happens. I got to ask them, why do you do that? Why do you travel as far as you do? And the answer is always because you have such quality animals.
This year's auction raised a record-breaking $65,700. All the proceeds from the auction go to caring for Denver's bison herds at Genesee Park and Daniels Park, where you can visit them all year.
To get people off the highways and get them into the parks and let them kind of go on a scavenger hunt per se, go find the bison and see where they're at within the park.
You can catch a new episode of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.